Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Well, it is Thursday. I was thinking it was Friday, but so glad you're here. And hopefully, you will jump in here because tonight, let me tell you who we're talking to tonight. We're talking to Miss Kanisha. Hope I got it right. Uh, Faceson. And she's going to be talking about this BOI. And don't tell me y'all don't know what this is because y'all done heard it. She done told y'all. Everybody been telling y'all since last year. Y'all just ain't been listening. But anyway, I am your host tonight, Linda Outerbridge of Hooker Sister Up and Hidden in Plain Sight. And this is where we talk about anything, everything. We could be talking about women entrepreneurs who are off the radar. There's businesses out there y'all don't know about. So we could be interviewing them. We could be talking about anybody who has some important information, like tonight. And that's what we're talking about. So this is what this conversation is about tonight. We're going to be talking about the BOI. It is the beneficial ownership information. And if you have an LLC, y'all better pop in here now. And if you don't have an LLC, you know somebody with an LLC. So make sure they get in here and get the information. So again, Linda Outerbridge of Hooker Sister Up. And tonight, our guest is going to be Kanisha Faceson of Jakpot Tax Services. And she has been in business for 5 years. And she got the scoop, y'all, on this BOI. So y'all might as well jump in here. So just a little basic information for you before I pop Kanisha in here is housekeeping. If you jump on here and decide that you want to comment, sometimes StreamYard asks you for your information. It's okay if you don't want to give your name, but when you comment, make sure you put your name in the comment because we like to know who's in there. Also, if you would like to share, if you are in on the my personal Facebook page, you can share from there. You cannot share from the Hooker System group because it's private. And then for the women who write, you can share, I think, from there. But just know we would like you to share it and ask people to watch the replay. If you watch the replay, make sure you put that just you're on a replay and leave those questions because Kanisha will be following up with those questions along the way. So those are my housekeeping things for you. So tonight, again, our guest is Kanisha Faceson, and I will be yes, hope I pronounced that right. I'll be popping her in right now, and glad you're here. Hang out with us and just get those questions ready. Kanisha, let's bring you out the green room.
Hello, hello,
Hey, girl.
hello. How you doing tonight, Linda?
I am doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
I
good.
was, I was posting. So I was trying to get my post on before we started. So that's why you see me looking down every once in a while because I started the post and I didn't hit post. So I
Ah,
just shared this live to our Hookah Sister community and our Women Who Write community.
okay.
So I'm so glad you're here.
Me
We're,
too. Me too. Because this is some information that we definitely got to get out to the people for sure.
I was thinking to myself when we first started talking about this, well, a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And I think you posted it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got to get you on here. You got to go
Mhm.
live." I said, "You got to go live in the group." And I said, "Better yet, let me just interview you, and you can talk about this." So
Yep.
I was so glad that you said yes to being interviewed because this is serious.
It is, and I'm glad to be here, and definitely want to give the people some information to empower them, so they got the tools that they need to be compliant at the end of the day.
Yes, yes. So let's just talk a little bit about you. I always
Okay.
like to talk about you first in your business. Here's your time to promo anything you want to share about what you do outside of what you're sharing today.
Okay. All right. So my name is Kanisha Faceson. I'm the owner of Jakpot Tax Services, which I established in 2019. I have in person where people can come and meet me in person, and I also have virtual where I can service people, from all over the United States as well. So I really help business owners to help, structure their business, make sure they're not missing out on any type of tax deductions. And then also when it comes to things like this, the BOI, make sure, that the business owners and stuff is educated. They know. So definitely is just not tax prep. And I'm available all year round to help clients. With anything they may need throughout the year to help them run a successful business at the end of the day. Then I also service W-2 clients as well. I definitely can give them some tools and education to help reduce their tax liability. So I got a little bit of different things that I can definitely help service the community as well.
This girl got me writing a paper, y'all. I'm down here just writing away. No, I can just watch the replay. I'm writing notes, putting bullet points. I'm doing all that while she's talking because I'm like, okay, wait a minute, you year round? I put that down, y'all.
Yeah.
Year round. Then I put, did she say help you save and get those deductions? Yep, I wrote that too. Because y'all just run out here getting taxes done. Y'all want the money, but y'all don't know how to save. The saving. That's the part.
I'm so really good with budgeting too. I love a good budget. So also I do budgeting and help people understand the importance of budget and how to keep their coin in their pocket. We want to make the money, but I also want to help people keep the money and, build generational wealth at the end of the day, because we want our money to work for us and not just pay it away in taxes at the end of the day.
Yep. She's like a commercial, y'all know. She said, oh, no. She said, I already got this. I do budgeting too. Don't just come to me with your W-2s and all your information at the end of the year. Let me help you throughout the year.
Yeah.
So you don't really hear that much, because when it comes to like tax prep businesses and things like that, you don't hear that. We're open for when you want to get your taxes done.
That's
and
it.
Then you see them again next year when it's time to get their taxes done.
They show up during January, April, and then they're gone. So then if you need any type of help, services where you want to call your person, they're not in the office. You got to try to hunt them down. And I'm the complete opposite. Like I said, I'm available all year round. You can call me, you can email me. And then yet again, if you need to come into the office where you got something that I need to review and look over with you, let's set up a consultation and meet at the office.
Girl, I'm just too through with you, because I'm listening to you going, so this is not just one hit wonder. You're around all year long. And I can see that because changes. People switch jobs. People may marry or divorce or death or something that they may need to know, okay, how to restructure my taxes and my dependents and all the stuff you have to do. And so, yes, I like that you said you encompass a little bit of everything. So you are definitely more than Jakpot Tax Services. I had no idea you were branded like that. That you had all those different services. We gotta have you back on. I hear another. You know what? We gotta have you back on. But I'll tell y'all later what else she's doing to prepare for help y'all for next year. So I'll tell y'all that later. But let's get into, again, if you pop in here, make sure you let us know you're here. We like to know who's in the background, who's just hanging out, just on the fence. But let us know you're here. I can see some numbers, but I can't really tell who's really watching. So let us know when you're here, and just comment hi or say hello, or let us know you're here. That would be good. So what we're going to do now is just get into this BOI. Thank you again for being here. We said we're going to be on here for 30 minutes, maybe 45. We may be able to get this done in 30, if we can get right into it. If you guys are not popping on here yet, just know you can watch it in a replay. We don't stop. The news, when the news channel's on, they do it. The news is on.
Right.
Catch it later. The news channel don't stop and wait for y'all to pop on, so we ain't stopping either. So just had to say that. This show don't stop and wait for people. So let's just go to screen. Let's go to the screen. See if we can pull up the website where people need to go. Do you want to talk a little bit about it first before we go? I just thought about it before I start getting into the technical part of it.
Yep. Okay. So just a little bit about the BOI. So as we all know, gonna go back a little bit to the pandemic, right? So the pandemic came, a lot of things changed. And of course, during the pandemic, now everybody has a business. Everybody has a business. And it was coming so fast for the government that they wasn't ready for, all of the people that, said that they had a business. So ultimately what happened is, of course, the government was defrauded out of millions, millions of dollars, right? So by the time they realized that they had a problem, people had already got away with millions of dollars. So then fencing have been around for a long time, where other businesses have been using it, like big corporations, banks and stuff, but it really didn't get to the forefront of small business owners until the pandemic hit. So they was like, okay, we really now need to know who has a business and who don't. So now let's require small businesses, LLCs, corporations to now have to be required to report to us that they are a legitimate business. And then it's when it came about them requiring us to have to file the BOI to be in compliance with them. So since it was new, they wanted to give people some time, to get everything figured out. And so that's why they extended it and not made people have to file until January 1st, 2025, who was already established prior to January 1st, 2024.
Whew. So prior to 2024. Oh, that's right. Prior to. That would be all the people that fell in that 2019, 2020 pandemic.
Yep. They gave you some extra time. Yep.
Girl.
So here we are. We're about to hit the deadline, and a lot of people don't know about it. They have been sending out some notices to some business owners, but I just know that it's so many business owners that don't know, or they know little bit-sized pieces. And then, of course, for people, they're like, does that pertain to me? Does it not pertain to me? So it's like, no, let's educate the people, because the last thing I want to see have happen is people just not educated. They don't know, and they start receiving all these penalties and fines for something that they just wasn't aware of. So that's why I'm here today, to help the business owners. We don't want y'all, yet again, I said I want to help y'all save the money. So we about to make sure y'all not giving them this money, because we want y'all to keep that money.
And we're going to show this video when y'all start talking about, we're going to watch come January, February, March, talking about y'all didn't know. And I'm going to pull this video out. I'm going to say, we did this back in, November?
Yeah.
Were you like, Facebook didn't show it to you, or you just didn't want to see it? Or
because we told you.
We told you. And then I'm going to pull up all the other ones, different people on Facebook, like Sherry Munzel. I think she did it in 2023, talked about it. I'm thinking, I'll pull up all these different posts I've seen.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, okay, y'all follow what y'all want to follow on Facebook. But the important stuff, y'all hit and miss.
They do. So, yes. That is
hit and miss. So, okay. So here we go. Let's get into it. So we're going to go to share screen and get you over to the site.
And the reason why we're going to show you guys the actual site to go to, just because it's so many different BOI sites that will come up when you Google BOI. So that's why we just want to make sure you guys got the right website. You guys know where to go to the one where you can file your BOI totally for free. Because if you just type in BOI, a lot of them is going to come up, and then you will go to some of those other websites where you will file your BOI correctly, but they're going to charge you. So yet again, I want y'all to keep the money, not spend the money. So we're going to go to the site where you guys can file the BOI for free.
Okay. So can you let me know if you see what I see? I am on the page.
We on the right side.
And it'll say an official website of the United States government. You'll see that at the top. So we are in the site that you'll be seeing, and we're going to go to, let's go to the home page. So when you pop on here, you'll be seeing this page. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network is what you'll see. And from there, let me know where to go, Kanisha.
Okay, let me see so I can walk through.
I think we went through one of these up under here somewhere, I think.
Oh, can you scroll down your screen just a little bit? Let me see. And see, now it's looking a little bit different from when we first came in.
Oh, we were under resources. That's why we went under beneficial ownership.
And then we're going to go to small business resources right up
That's
there
right,
at the
right
top.
up here. Okay. Yes, that's right. We went through all these windows, and
And then
then we.
from there, we're going to go to small entity compliance guide. And then we're going to hit English. And then you guys, for all business owners, this guide here is really, really a useful tool. This will answer all of your questions for you to know, walk through. It got workflows to help guide you through to know if you are required to file or if you might be a business possibility where you're not required to file. So what I have been telling like my clients and people that have been just, reaching out to me and just asking me brief questions about BOI, I just tell people it will do you more harm not to file than if you're not sure and then you just file. You can't get in no type of trouble if you're not required to file and you file and you're not required, but you can get in trouble and pay penalties and fines if you are required and then you don't file. So if you somebody who not 100% sure or you don't have anybody, to ask questions by or you don't understand and you running out of time, my suggestion is just file it.
Right.
You don't have to worry about potential penalties and fines and, stuff like that.
Well, she just told you guys, don't try to hit and miss it. We just talked about that. Not sure if you don't want to do, you're not sure if you should do it or not. Do it. You can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
What else is something else that was, oh, here it is. This is the one we were looking at earlier. Reporting company definition.
And it's like this workflow here, it like it says, is the company a corporation? And then you just answer the questions. So then if you answer the question, yes, maybe a domestic reporting company, and you just walk through and ask yourself these questions about your business and follow the workflow, and then it'll answer the questions for you to tell you if you are required to file or not. And yet again, if you need additional help, I'm here, to help as well. But this guide is a great tool for you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at down where they're talking about here it is. Is my company exempt from reporting requirements?
And it lists all the type of businesses that will be exempt. So if that is not your business, not listed there, then you know automatically that you need to file the BOI. And then they got questions for you to answer to help you make the decision as well. This guide is a really great tool for all business owners to use.
Yeah, this has a lot of information in it.
It is. And then also some key important things that I just want to throw out there for everyone. So what's really important is for you to be mindful of when you started your business. So kind of like what I said from the beginning. So if a reporting company was created and registered to do business before January 1st, 2024, you were given additional time to file your BOI. You're being given until January 1st, 2025, until you have to file the BOI report. So reporting companies that are created and registered after January 1st, 2024, you have 90 calendar days. And yet again, for people that started new businesses in 2024, probably a lot of you guys wasn't aware of that requirement either with this report. So if you started a new business in 2024, you had 90 days from the time that you incorporated your business to file the BOI. So if you already done surpassed those 90 days, my business owners, you need to be filing this as soon as possible.
Wow. And like you said, a lot of people didn't know, especially this year that just started their businesses this year.
Yeah,
than if they
correct.
had 90 days.
Yep. And then come January 1st, 2025, new businesses has 30 days.
Oh,
They getting stricter. They didn't gave us a nice little window, but now hit January 1st, 2025, you have 30 days.
so anybody who's considering starting a business in 2025, just so you know, put that on your checklist.
Be
Put it on
ready
your
to file your
checklist.
BOI. Yes.
When you register, do this right after. Don't try to go back and do it because you got 30 days. 30 days is not a lot of time. Just make this a part of the paperwork that you complete when
Yes.
you start your new business.
And the penalties that they charge are expensive. They could potentially charge you up to $500 a day for being in violation.
And you know I'm looking at it right now. Where I want look, we stopped right on that page. What happens
Yes.
if my company does not report BOI in the required time frame? And it says right there somewhere I saw $500.
Yep, it does. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And then it says where did I see that at?
And
Each
then
day that a
imprisonment.
violation continues or criminal penalties, including imprisonment up to 2 years or a fine up to $10,000. That is crazy.
That's why it's so important I want to get the information out there, because I just feel people do not know. And a lot of people is going to face these penalties and fines because they just didn't know.
Yeah, I'm just looking for example.
And that's why I'm just saying, if you not 100% sure if you need to file, just file it. Should just be safe.
Girl. I'm just
And then like here, it asks questions about who is the beneficial owner, because for people that have corporations that have, more than just one person,
right.
it breaks it down for them on how they need to submit the BOI report. This guide is great. It's step by step. That really helps people to get the information that they need.
Yep, senior officers, decision makers. Yeah, it's a 57-page document, but it's worth reading it if you want to really understand it. It gets into the whole interest of equity stock and capital voting rights. And these are for your larger companies. Most of our, like we were talking about, most of our companies are small LLCs, small type companies. But for your larger companies, you still want to get into this. I don't think it covers nonprofits. To me, it seems like it's just LLCs. I don't see. I don't really get into the whole nonprofit thing because it may be under the part that is not. It's talking more for-profit type businesses.
Yeah.
My understanding, just looking at what I've looked at so far. So yeah, it covers quite a bit when you are heavy with more than one person. Our small business is just us kind of thing. But it gets into a little bit larger. And the thing about it is when you start talking about LLCs, that's one of those things. There's so many different layers of LLCs as well. There's LLC,
You got to peel like the onion. You got to peel it back. And that's why it's so important when you have a business, you fully understand, what the structure it is required for you to have a structure correctly. And now this is part of the structure. So kind of like you said, when you start the business, just make this part of you setting your business up so you don't even have to worry about this.
And I don't see anything. Applicants. I don't see anything in here about annual, but I'm sure I'll get to it. It's something that you have to report annual just in case something change or
and then it has information in here like if something does change, like if a partner leave, or if you have an address change, or if something changes with the business. All that information is located in this guide as well.
I like the way it's broken down. It's my first time going on this page because I got the link from you earlier today. But I do like that it's broken in sections where it is. You can go to it. It's easy. It's not like, when you apply for a credit loan, something like that, you get these big old pages of stuff and everything's written all small, hoping you don't read it
Right,
and just sign at the
exactly.
end. But this is not. This is really broken down where you can understand it. I like these headings like this. When and how should my company file this initial report? I mean,
Yep.
it's just easy. So I do like that they have made it that
It's very
easy
user
to
friendly.
understand.
That's why
Yes.
I want to make sure that the when they do go, they go to this website because it's very user friendly. And literally to file your BOI, it takes 5 minutes.
Mm.
The paperwork, 5 minutes
And,
tops.
and here is everything that you just said, initial reports. It gives you the timelines and the time frames and like you said, the 90, the 30, the
Yep.
when everything is due, new
Yep.
reporting companies. It gives all that right there.
Right here. One-stop shop. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to make sure that we got this out there in front of them to know it's a place for them to go for a step-by-step guide and get all the information that they need to empower them to be educated about the BOI because it's important.
Girl, I'm going through all of it now while I'm here because I'm just like, it's 57. I'm on 54, y'all. I'm just scrolling so you guys can see what's in here. Um, so y'all know not to let it overwhelm you because it's definitely not that at all.
Mm-mm.
I'm speaking for myself, but you see what I see. It is broken down very well as far as chapters and titles, and it's easy to get your questions answered. Unless you have more, I'm sure there's a number you can call if you have more. But I can't imagine you would, only because this is so well written as far as reporting requirements. Um,
And then too, you guys, my information, of course, is on the live and stuff as well. And then yet again, I'm here to educate, empower the people. So yet again, if you do have questions about the BOI, please reach out because I want to make sure we get this submitted and sent in for our business owners before the deadline.
And it's one of those. I wanted to ask before I pop out of here. Are we good to pop out right now, or anything else you want to share before we get out of here?
No, I think we gave them the meat and the
Everything.
potatoes,
Mm-hmm.
the
What
stuff
it
they
looks
really
like when
need.
you pop on here, the official website. Look at the top. It'll look like this: Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. This is what you should see. Like Kanisha was saying, you could pop on another site, but if you don't see this, you're on the wrong site.
Yep, totally.
And you see how easy it was. So somebody will still probably make you pay to submit it for them. But just know she said 5 minutes and I haven't submitted mine yet. And I'm looking at it now and I'm definitely going to get mine done. Like I said, I just got the link today too. And I had a lot of questions as well. So I'm a visual. I like to be able to see stuff so I can
Yep.
process and understand first. Before I even overwhelm myself getting freaked out when I don't really have to. And I see right now, I don't really have to.
Not at
Um,
all. And I think that's what they wanted to like scare people. And what you don't know, right? Um,
right.
so no, it's not that bad. It's straightforward. It's easy to use. You just go in, really put your personal information on the application, business information, and that's really it. They don't ask you for no financial, no real in-depth information. It's really just your information about the business, and that's really what you're submitting to them.
Okay. Well, I like that. So this is what we're going to do next because with Hookah Sister Up, I forgot to share that I have my little logo in the top, and it used to be my logo, but now I've made my logo my QR code just in case you decide to support Hookah Sister Up and all the work we do. If you like the show, love the information that you got today, definitely hit that QR code up here. Always, always love financial gifts of support to continue the work we do with Hookah Sister Up. And I definitely want to encourage you. We're going to take a quick break because I want to start making sure that you guys know that there are other ways that you can pop on here as a guest and share information too. But another opportunity is where you can submit your sponsorship ad or whatever else, and we can make it into a commercial form. And I'll just give you an idea of who's sponsoring this show today. Thank you so much. So that is unboxing cool shit for those that don't know. Yes, I have an unboxing show. So it is the holiday time and I love to unbox stuff. So if you got something that you would love for me to get on here and unbox and promote, and of course you come on as a guest as well, let me know. Unboxing cool shit, and that is the channel that is the information you want to check out. So if you have a commercial or anything you want to share, we can do the same thing. Yeah, put your information on here as a little commercial on some of our shows. Now let's get back to what we were talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we told you we said we was gonna get it done in about 30. We had 7:06 now. I told you it's gonna go fast. I told you it was fast. So anything you want to share, last minute things, and like I said, this is in a replay mode, so anybody can jump on here and get your questions after. If you did not get those, you did not have an opportunity to get on here today, check out the replay. Don't give us that you didn't know and you missed the show and you didn't have time to catch the show, and it's a replay. It'll be listed. It's on her channel. It'll be on my channels, and yeah, hook us up, have what we call Hasu TV, a YouTube channel. It'll be on there. So trust me, you have all opportunities to see it. So we're going to leave it out here for you to check out, so you'll know it is November. You have a little time to get your stuff together. And I can tell you this, sometimes we have skeptics out there that think everything is like, oh, that's fake news. No,
it's real.
Fake news. Because you got too many CPAs and tax people telling you to do it. They ain't playing. This is real. It's not a moment to be saying the government. You see how serious she is, y'all?
And get it done.
Because she is. Look, Kanisha ain't taking no phone calls. When y'all start calling her about what I'm gonna do,
you're gonna have to pay them.
She's not taking no calls or emails.
Because I told y'all before. So we're gonna get it done. I got faith. We're gonna get it done.
So I am curious to know, for the individuals that you have as clients, customers, do you call them clients? Or what do you call them? Clients? So for individuals you have as clients, what are you doing with them to help them prepare for this?
So for me, I've been sending out emails to them because yet again, a lot of them didn't know. So all my Schedule C clients, I just send them an email and I continue to send them one. And now since we get into the deadline, and if some of them haven't responded, now I'm starting to call them and be like, hey, like we get into the deadline. I don't know if you, got a chance to read my email, but we need to get this done. And then when I call them, now they're like, oh, absolutely, Kanisha, go ahead and let's, get the BOI filed. And then as being a client of mine, I just go ahead and submit the BOI for them. Once they say, go ahead, they give me the okay, because I have all their information and stuff anyway. I just go to the same website, boom, submit it, and my client got a peace of mind. They don't longer have to worry about it. That's why it's more than me just preparing their taxes. It's me making sure they set up to be, all the way good, compliant, because I want them to keep their coins in their pocket.
I like that. And you know what I like that you said that if they're not able to, you submit it for them. I bet y'all wish y'all was a client of her. I know y'all wish y'all was a client of Jakpot, because y'all wouldn't have to worry about this if y'all was a client of Jakpot. So you still may want to jump on in there next year and switch over. Just saying.
Because we accept the new clients as well. And I offer consultations, for you to, talk to me, get to know who Kanisha is, and then what I possibly can do to help you in your business. So feel free, like I said, to reach out, because it's definitely more than tax preparation for Jakpot.
Yeah. And it's definitely more than tax preparation, because you got it. You got it. I don't know a lot of these and things until I interview businesses. And that's why it's good to come on these shows and be a part of sharing about resources, information, because you also get a chance to promote your business and all the things you do. And I can tell you when Kanisha and I first jumped on here, 5 something, and I was showing her around StreamYard, and she was I was showing her all the different things back here that I'll be using before we go on. You can tell her face like, I said, yeah. This is a 10-year brand. This is a 10-year growing this to all of that you see. It didn't start off this.
No, this is
It's
great.
now a media kind of thing, media and promotion. It didn't start off that way, but over the years, it's grown into the media and promotion part that it is. So it's Hookah Sista Up for those who don't know. Started in 2013, but it's 2024 now. It's Hookah Sista Up
Mhm.
Media and Promotions, and you can see from the unboxing show. There's a podcast show. There's this show Hidden in Plain Sight, and then there's another show called If These Books Could Talk, where I interview authors, writers, and creatives. So there's a couple shows under the Hookah Sister brand. But again, if you want to have your show listed as a ad, commercial, sponsorship, partnership, definitely join us and hit me up and do that. I will definitely want to share information on Kanisha and where you can find her. And I know that we talked a little bit about your website. I did not take them to Jakpot Tax Services. So what I'm going to do quickly before we get out of here is show them your website. And I think I still have this in my screen so you guys can see a little bit about what this lady's doing out here. And look at that picture. I just love that picture. This one here, just beautiful. A professional tax agency you can trust. I love it. And it has on here her services, all that she offers in her service, tax prep checklist. She got all that. Look at girl, this girl got quick links and everything down here. Girl, you know what? I'm done with you. You ain't share all this.
I like to make it convenient for people. I mean, people,
Check
like,
your return, tax
mhm.
estimator, mobile app. Uh-huh. That's okay. Looks like I'm so glad I came to the site, but I didn't go to the bottom. I didn't make my way to the bottom. Look, audit protection, $75 referral bonus. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check her out because I need to get that referral bonus. um, uh, offers,
We offer a lot, and then I also, for
checklist,
people who
services.
are professionals as well, we offer professional tax software for
Girl,
other tax professionals as well. So, yeah,
I'm looking at everything. Love your site. Very
thank you.
nice site. And just yeah, y'all definitely go check her out. And she got some stuff going on here that y'all really need to. And I hate to say switch over, but switch over. Simple as that. Because
Yes, switch over.
just to switch over now. I don't know if do you take clients now? How does that work? You're taking new. Well, you are
So
taking clients now, but
I
I mean,
do, and like tax season about to get ready to kick off. So that's when I think it'd be good for a consultation for new clients, just for them,
gotcha.
for us to talk about their business, what pain points they may have, and then what services that I can offer them to help get those pain points to go away, so they can have a peace of
This
mind.
girl ain't playing. She's not playing. She's been hiding, hidden in plain sight. That's what she's been. That's why she's on here. Anyway, here's the link for the BOI as well, and we shared that. That's also in the description. I put that in the description as well as your website. So in the description of this video is the website for Jakpot Tax Services and the link to get to the BOI. So both links are in the description. And I'm sharing it here, of course, on a ticker for when you watch the replay. So just so you know, you have them in both places to make sure you get there as soon as possible to Jakpot Tax Services and to file your BOI before the deadline. If it's nothing else you want to share here, we're going to start wrapping this thing up. Again, if you want to be a guest on the show, definitely pop in and join us and email me. The place you're going to find me is, let me get up here to my banner so I can make sure you find me at hasunetwork@gmail.com is the email. You'll find me. hasunetwork@gmail.com is my email. If you want to, that's probably the best way to catch me is that email right now. especially for this type of stuff, because I have so many different shows. I usually have little questionnaires that I send out for you to find out which show you may be interested in being a guest on. So definitely hit me up on my email. It is hasunetwork@gmail.com is where you'll find me. And that is for the unboxing show. It is for the podcast show. It is for the podcast show is the No Plan B Entrepreneur Straight No Chaser podcast show. It is for Hidden in Plain Sight and If These Books Could Talk for authors, writers, and creatives. Hopefully today was helpful to you. And I know Kanisha covered a lot, and we went through and showed you how to get to that BOI report. Because we didn't have any questions. If you have any questions going forward, please list them, and we'll make sure that they get answered. And don't wait. This ain't no fake news, y'all. Don't play. Just I encourage you. Please take this serious. And I'm taking a breath in between because I know how serious this is. So make sure that you guys follow up. And thank you, Kanisha, for doing what you do for your clients, for the community, and sharing the resources. Any last thing?
No, I'm here to help assist the community for sure.
There you go. She told y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow her, and I'm going to follow up with her because I want to know if y'all hit her up after this. And I definitely want to know who switched over to the tax sale buyer. So, good night, everyone.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you for joining us. It was